Nobody knows better than the building trades what the country's been through. Capital and jobs were hard to come by, and the investments that Housing Investment Trust made in those projects that put our contractors and our members to work, the benefits of that to people keeping their health care, keeping their housing, just builds confidence for the future.
It's been hard the past couple of years. You know, a lot of people, saving their money instead of spending their money. It puts people to work, keeps them busy, puts food on the table.
It's been a great opportunity to work here. I know times were rough, jobs were slow, and this was a good opportunity for every trade just about to be here.
Yeah, the staff at the Housing Trust has been absolutely incredible working with us in the building trades in Boston and the Boston area. And I know there's other projects that the Housing Trust has in not just Boston, but in the state of Massachusetts. And it's been very, very helpful. Also, we have a program called Building Pathways, which is an opportunity for mostly people of color and women to get into the building trades. And the Investment Trust made a commitment and a charitable contribution to that project, which I'm very grateful for, to thank you for keep our mission moving forward.
The Great Recession hit the union building trades hard. Unemployment was as high as it was in the 1930s. At the HIT, we knew we needed to act. And so we created the Construction Jobs Initiative to put our brothers and sisters in the building trades back to work all over the country. In 5 years, we've created almost 20,000 union construction jobs, and we're well on our way to creating thousands more.
It's very important that we keep the economy moving and keep building the buildings so guys like me have a job to go to and we can keep feeding our families. It's very important.
It's very good for the economy. It's good for the union. Keep us busy.
Well, prior to this job, I was out for about 5 months. It's been great for me. My kids had a good Christmas this past year.
Oh, that means a lot. It pays my pension, my annuity, my rent, and everything else.
At a time like this where we've been suffering with some great economic depression, AFL HIT has definitely provided the jobs at this crucial time to put our members back to work.
With HIT, it puts our local members to work. We don't have people coming in from out of state somewhere else. They come from Chicago, from our building trades, and the project labor agreement says that it'll be 100% union.
When the AFL Housing Trust steps up, one of the requirements is that it's a 100% union project. And the AFL Housing Trust has invested in dozens of projects in the Boston area, 100% with a project labor agreement. So I want to thank the AFL Housing Trust for that.
Oh, it's a huge impact on my council. With an opportunity to bring in non-union contractors that are willing to work with us on these all-union projects. And in fact, we've been able to organize some of these contractors to where when they were finished with our project, they decided they wanted to continue working with the unions, and that's a great opportunity to organize.
I think it's very important to have this electrical work here with all the rest of the union people, because it shows this solidarity of all of us being together.
We were all excited when we know we had a big job like this going on in St. Paul. We like the work. It's making our economy keep on rolling. We're all glad to be out here.
Our industry would have really been struggling, but HIT has brought hundreds of jobs to the metro area and continues to do it. HIT is a great program.
I'm telling people in San Francisco that it was the Housing Investment Trust that really got us going. I think actually they went way beyond what anybody could imagine. In the middle of the recession, they put people back to work.
It creates jobs. That's an awesome thing, is being able to have a lot of different guys put to work, whereas they might be sitting at home. So yeah, that's financing union jobs is a good thing.
We have about 600 guys still out. I see a lot of cranes, and usually that's a good sign, but to have that many guys out, that's a lot of guys. I'm considering myself lucky to be working right now.
Thanks to jobs like this, it's getting guys like me back to work after being out of work for a little while, the past couple of years. It's a good thing we're doing here. Thank you guys.
It's a fantastic job you're doing, and keep up the good work. We need good union jobs out there.
Well, we're very happy to see the Housing Investment Trust come back into Los Angeles. With your help, it makes for good developments to help put our people back to work.
It's been good having companies like this employing all of us and making sure that there's always these jobs out there to keep doing. As long as they keep buying up the projects, we'll always be here. I'm proud to be working on jobs like this too, cutting edge buildings. It's
it's always nice to be part of the cutting edge things, you know, being at the forefront of the business and the industry.
The HIT invests union pension funds to finance development projects by purchasing construction securities, which in turn produce competitive returns for HIT investors. The projects generate union jobs, which allow workers to contribute to their pension funds, which are then invested back into the HIT.
More than 30% of the hours in the construction here were being done by Newark residents. We made sure that pre-apprenticeship programs were being created at the same time to get our young people into those skilled trades, and I'm proud of that. This will be a project that's really about getting Newarkers to work, getting Newarkers trained, Newarkers ready to ride the wave of incredible development that's coming, and I want to thank you. Real jobs, real benefits, real careers.
It's great to see a lot of new stuff going in Uptown. It was kind of stagnating for a while, and I can see there's a lot of projects going on, and it'll keep a lot of people working for a while, give people a nice place to live.
You know, with the retail space, in my opinion, coming in down here, that's going to bring other jobs for some people around here. Plus, you know, with all the taxes and everything that a building like this would bring in for the property taxes, in my opinion, that would also help the city. And then the facelift that all these new buildings around here that they give the city, rather than, you know, just the old rustic look. You know, some of the new retro type buildings, it gives it a nice look for people, you know, moving into the cities here. They may, you know, see this area and find interest just by the way, you know, the things look, and they want to bring themselves down here.
I think that this community, because we have the co-op here, is a better community. And I think that this investment will continue to make that possible. And we thank you a lot for it.
We've been able to put a lot of our members to work, which is one of our primary responsibilities, but it provides affordable housing, boosts the local economy, allows us to put women, minorities, residents into our apprenticeship programs to provide those opportunities for them, and it's a benefit for the larger economy.
Making the community a nicer place to be. It's offering the teachers affordable housing, close to work. Seems like it's a win-win situation.
It's building the neighborhood awesome, Brighton. We do have a lot of money over here, but it needs to be spread the right way. I mean, we need a lot more housing. And the more buildings you build here, the more work we get, so that means more money in our pocket, so we can spend it throughout the neighborhood.
What took place in this project as a whole with the building trades is that we actually built a community of individuals who came out of the city themselves by incorporating a pre-apprenticeship program which allowed us to take local city residents into the building trades and put them on this project site.
It's a pleasure that we're getting this opportunity to rebuild our city. It's been long overdue, and now we're revitalizing, bringing jobs to the residents of New York, and that way they can feel a part of it.
I was going to build it up and bring a lot of value to the downtown area, and it feels good. I can drive by and say, look, I helped build this building here. I do it all over the time. My girlfriend gets mad.
Well, our Stout Street Health Center and Lofts project is really a catalytic project both for the organization and the community. It'll double our capacity to provide integrated health care for homeless families and individuals and provide 78 supportive housing apartments up on the upper floors. So together it'll make a dent in terms of ending homelessness here in the Denver community.
I went to school right around the corner at Ebert Elementary. 24th and Glenarm pretty much helps the community because there's a lot of people standing out on the corner when we leave every day, so they all need help, and there's a lot of people that have children that need help too over there. So.
It seems like there's been a weight lifted from my shoulders as far as coming here, because you don't have people saying to you, oh, what do you want? You live in the projects. I feel lucky that I got a place like this. There was always either trouble or you just had people who just didn't care about the place. So that's why, to me, this place is like a blessing.
Very proud to be working on a LEED certified job with AFL-CIO money. It means a real lot to the people in the city of Philadelphia and the economy to help keep us going. We really need to work right now. We really appreciate the money. Thank you.
The union does so much, but then to see them give back to the community and give back to projects. I mean, to me, there's no other way to build. I got friends that have been working here since day one, and for people to drive through the community and see people that's from the community working on these projects. This is how you build a great community. You want to help crime in North? Let us get some of the young people off these corners, get them in the trade unions, let them start working on a career. And it's a future for them. There won't be so much hopelessness out here.
To have a situation where we can invest our money in creating jobs for our own people during tough times when there's no jobs available is certainly an asset to us.
The issue here really is very, very simple and very clear. There is tremendous power in our pension funds. We have to use the power of our pension money not only to put our members to work and create more hours for our funds, but ultimately to be able to have an environment where our members can live affordably in good, stable communities.
Well, the AFL-CIO Housing Investment Trust finances union projects, creates union jobs all across the country, and helps us maintain our market share and put our members to work.
The Pennsylvania State Building Trades Council is proud and honored to have a relationship with the AFL-CIO Housing Investment Trust, and it has put hundreds and hundreds of workers back to work in Pennsylvania. Putting that money back into our pension funds and back into the economy and into the households of the families in the union construction trades in Pennsylvania has been a windfall for us.
The Housing Trust and the Building Trades have been partners for decades. Together, we have helped put people back to work on site across the country. We have a new goal: to put 25,000 people to work by the end of 2015. With your investment capital and our work, we can achieve that goal. Let's keep our partnership working for America and for the men and women of the building trades. Thank you.
Investors should consider the HIT's investment objectives, risks, and charges and expenses carefully before investing. This and other information is contained in the HIT's prospectus. To obtain a prospectus, call the HIT at 202-331-8055 or visit the HIT's website at www.aflcio-hit.com.